Hello, welcome back to Brandon Reacts to ... something. I'm reacting to something. I'm actually reacting to the Nindies Showcase Spring 2019. A day after, I think it was updated yesterday. I don't know, but I was originally going to skip this. I was like, Nindies. I sometimes react to them, I sometimes don't, whatever. But I've been seeing loads of some of the YouTubers that I follow. I've been seeing on my feeds, like they're like super hyped about something that was in this, and I'm just like, okay, now I need to know. And then I was just like thinking to myself, should I watch it off camera? Should I watch it on camera? And last time I watched something off camera, which was I think Detective Pikachu, I was like, oh, I should have recorded that. So we're watching it on camera. I will try and sit down and watch the whole thing without pausing it a bunch, because the Pokemon Direct that I reacted to, the thing is like only 7 minutes, but the whole freaking thing, the thing that I recorded or streamed in this case, was 2 hours, about 2 hours, because I couldn't stop talking. I went back and analyzed everything, and I couldn't stop talking and complained a bunch. So I'm going to try and just sit down and watch this, and then we'll talk a bit about it, what my thoughts are, and then we will end it there, because I don't want to make this as long. As of doing this, as of recording this now, the Pokemon Direct that I did, my reactions to it, still not uploaded to my channel because how much I have to sit through and watch. And I still have so many streams I have to sit through and watch too, so I've just been like scrambling all over, and since my computer is like half at power since it lost a hard drive, things has been tougher than usual to do. And then also uploading to the main channel. That's fun. Trying to do that daily and still try and catch up with everything else. I know you care about that. You're here for my reactions. Let's watch this. Is it on? Oh, shoot. It's on the TV, but it's not on my headset. But yeah, I was just checking if the audio is on for you guys. And it seems to be on. Oh, it seems to be on. I muted that. I don't know why I'm grabbing the remote. So unprofessional. That was so loud in my ears. There we go. I can't imagine something surprised me so much. Oh yeah, I actually saw something about this.
While many working adults start their day with coffee, we recommend
I'm assuming I know what this is. Is it a Kapoy?
Activity. If you are making the switch, a very great annoyance which occurs often with milk occurs during the pouring of it. If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking...
I'm already pausing this. I'm already rewinding this back. I decided to talk over the guy, and he's surprisingly lower than the freaking thing that started it up. Boom, dum, 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 dum. He's quieter than that, so now I have to turn up the audio, and I'm gonna rewind it back just so I can listen to him. Sorry about this. So unprofessional. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Good morning. I am Dr. J.M. Lounsbury from the Ministry of Drink and Health Regulation. While many working adults start their day with coffee, we recommend to switch to milk to complete your regimen of nutrifying activity. If you are making the switch, a very great annoyance which occurs often with milk occurs during the pouring of it. If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care, you're bound to splash all over. Your whole day is ruined. To demonstrate proper pouring technique, I shall apply my face protector. Splendid. Now, the optimal way to pour milk is to raise the pouring container and angle it at no more than 45 degrees positively as you approach your drinking vessel. I will now begin to pour.
Yeah, I knew it. So I saw one of the video thumbnails, I saw Cuphead in it. I was just like, oh, does this mean that Cuphead's coming to Switch? And yeah, I was right. I tried to avoid any spoilers, but it's impossible, man. So Cuphead's coming to Switch. It's impossible to avoid any... I know I said I wasn't going to pause and just watch the whole thing, but I can't stop talking. It's impossible to avoid so many spoilers. Like, when there was a direct with Isabelle in it, coming to Smash, that thing, there was literally thumbnails and shit all over the place of Isabelle join Smash, Isabelle, and I just couldn't avoid it. Like, I wasn't that excited about Isabelle joining, but at the same time, I still want to experience the surprise. Especially for a game that I love so much, a franchise I love so much. I want to experience all the surprises, and since we got leakers and stuff all over the world, I have to enjoy what I can. I have to enjoy what I can, what Sakurai gives to me. Because they always announce everything. They never keep anything a secret anymore. It's like, oh, what's the point? Leakers will just get it out anyways. Or as soon as the game comes out, people will just be spreading all the, like, look at all the unlocked characters. Because you're not allowed to have surprises anymore. And it's at this point where if you get a surprise, you won't be used to it. You'll probably have a heart attack. Because you're not used to it anymore. It's like, oh, what is this thing? What is this thing known as a surprise? Kids these days will never know. They'll never know. But yeah, I saw this on a thumbnail, and I was like, okay, so I'm assuming... Well, because it was on a thumbnail for one of the YouTubers I follow who mainly talks about Switch-related stuff. So I was just like, okay, if Cuphead's on their thumbnail, then it means Cuphead's in Switch, right? They started off with this, so good, because this was like the biggest spoiler I got. Everything else I do not know about, so let's see what we got. This should have been on friggin' Switch a long time ago, though. April, around my birthday.
Nope, you're not dreaming. Cuphead is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
It should have been on the Switch a long time ago.
Thank Studio MDHR for making their award-winning game so special, and our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even...
I'm sorry, I gotta pause. Our friends at Microsoft. Oh, they're so buddy-buddy now. Oh, they want to just give each other big hugs. Oh, why can't all the companies just be like this? Just happy fun time. Like, oh, we're all friends now. We can all work together and share and be friendly. It's not like they have to share every single franchise that they own. Like, I'm not expecting Halo to come on the Switch anytime soon, but like, or Mario be on Microsoft, but they could still be a little bit more friendlier, share a few things, the minor stuff.
Even more players. As fans know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil, and now the beast is coming
Poor
for his
Cuphead.
head, cup and all. In this run-and-gun action game, you'll dodge fire and dish out your own.
I saw him
whether
play
you
this.
Play solo or invite a buddy along for the ride. Those gorgeous hand-drawn cell animations rendered in classic 1930 style.
Should play it with Dan.
And the live jazz soundtrack by Christopher Madigan will still charm and haunt you in the best of ways. You'll see why when Cuphead launches on Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
Oh, good I didn't check the eShop like I usually
Hello,
do.
everyone. I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Katie Casper, the Friendly Gamer. Thank you for joining us to showcase upcoming games in our first Nindies Showcase of 2019.
Last name Casper, Friendly Gamer.
To show you news about Cuphead, and we're just getting started. While we are honored to bring you game series like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda, there are many other worlds to explore. Created by our talented indie partners, these games embody the quality of curation that fans have come to expect on Nintendo Switch.
That's right, Kirk. Developers across the globe have embraced Nintendo Switch, and they have plenty more unique experiences to share with everyone.
Everyone
Whether
expects
it's building
everything
a
on the Switch
kingdom,
because it's like
vanquishing angels and
portable,
demons, or
the
just
best
kicking
portable.
back and tending a farm. Games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo Switch already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year. See for yourself.
No! Okay.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative from the creator of Cannonball, Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by Jocelyn Reyes. It's a squad-focused, turn-based strategy game where you're faced with difficult choices. Will you search for supplies, heal a wounded ally, fight off a monster, rescue a helpless stranger, save your dog? Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your band of friends road trips across the United States.
Save the dog.
Sounds easy, right? Well,
yep.
There's a catch. The farther west you go, the weirder things get. Plus, all levels, roadmaps, and characters are randomly generated. Every playthrough offers a fresh take on this perilous journey. Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes to Nintendo Switch this fall.
One man is prepared
Oh yeah, I
to
forgot about
destroy
this
anyone in
stupid
his
thing.
sight using moves
That's not stupid, it's just
reminiscent of
ridiculous.
violent ballet, all while guided by a self-aware banana named Pedro. Using his arsenal of absolutely crazy skills, you'll battle the violent underworlds of Old Town,
So ridiculous.
District Null, and beyond. Go full throttle with all your weapons and your body, jumping, flipping, and swinging while putting the drop on your enemies. Since you'll be running and gunning, there's bound to be chaos. Slow things down by shifting into slow motion to pace your actions and dual-wield destruction with elegant accuracy. My friend Pedro drops in as a console exclusive for Nintendo Switch this June.
It looks so ridiculous. Have some motion
In the
controls.
emotional survival game NeoCab, fulfilling your job as a rideshare driver is the only way you might reunite with your best friend Savvy, who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the last human driver in a city overrun by automation. As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing your emotions via the Feel Grid system, are all elements you need to maintain to keep your job and find your friend. Oh, and don't forget, Capra is watching. NeoCab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
You know, I've always wanted to lead a pack of dogs in the wilderness. This next game will be as close as I ever get. Let's check in with Lindsay Rostel, the game's director.
Why does this guy necessarily want to?
The Iditarod dog sled.
Why does he necessarily want to take dogs into the wilderness? Why can't he take them anywhere else? But he wants to walk them through wilderness. I think he wants to eat them in the wilderness on an open fire.
Race is a grueling 1,000-mile journey embarked upon by teams of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels every year. Anyone can win, but many are just trying to finish, trying to prove to themselves that they can do it. As game director at Timberline Studio, I became fascinated, and some might say a little bit obsessed, with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while I don't intend to race in the real Iditarod anytime soon, we're thrilled and a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
Green Lantern, Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern?
Stick out in your mind. When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great...
Footage representative of actual gameplay. The rarity of seeing something like that, usually it's like, not actual gameplay. Because they're always worried that, like, if it looks bad, they people won't be able to nitpick it much because it says not actual gameplay.
Great things. Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more. Hi, I'm a disappointment. So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things were going to plan. Dogs. Sled. On way.
This looks pretty nice. It's not complicated,
However,
but doesn't need to be
things
to look
tend
nice.
to go to plan.
Whoa! Oh, I actually ducked!
Don't.
I actually ducked on that. I like how the tree scared me more than the bear. Oh, the dog died! I just realized that too. Oh my god, that just hit me.
You are the musher, training for the grueling Iditarod race.
Oh, I
With your
just
trusted
bit right
crew of
into the
dogs,
dog's neck.
navigate
Oh.
the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game,
Actually pretty
hundreds
beautiful.
of unique events can occur.
Like story and
Tend to
the
your
looks.
dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive.
Ooh, the zoom on the dog's eyes though didn't.
Tend to your dogs.
They kind of looked human-like when I first saw them, but nah, it's just they're kind of blurry.
Mend your own wounds,
But
and hunt
again,
to survive.
it's pretty stylized.
Thanks to the Nintendo Switch system's gyro controls, you can look around the environment with a simple turn of the system in handheld mode. The Red Lantern races onto Nintendo Switch later this year. I don't know about you, Katie, but when I play horror games, I jump a lot. Fortunately,
What?
Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scary.
Says Brandon, who
Don't get
jumps
me
a
wrong,
lot.
Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective.
I just
on
jumped at a
survival horror
tree.
games.
I like how I said that after I
Weapons,
jumped at a
prepare
tree.
traps,
Fresh.
fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces corrupting the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up the next morning. The world of Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events will vary for each playthrough and player.
Excuse me.
There's no linear path in these woods, so proceed with caution and know each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood. Darkwood creeps onto Nintendo Switch this May.
Meh.
This next game has both style and substance. Katana Zero. You play as a well-trained assassin, the Dragon, capable of instantly taking
Style
out
and
any
substance.
obstacles in your path. Mysterious powers and precognition allow you to both see the future and manipulate time. As you cut through each level, you'll leave no
That's
bleeding
sick.
bodies behind. I must recommend caution though, since your foes can return the favor by eliminating you in a single hit. But don't fret. The game literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and improve.
Well, that's one of those
Yes,
games.
That should work.
Just keep doing it until you get it
After a
right.
hard-fought mission, sip some tea and try to rest. The next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons. Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand.
They're producing
and
drugs?
leave no survivors. Katana Zero slashes its way to Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
Made by Devolver. Weren't they the ones that made like that other one that was like this? I forgot what it's called. The one where there's like a top down and you run into the thing. Your character's wearing masks, animal masks, and you shoot them all up. You can steal up a new weapon and shoot them all up. Pick up
This
a bat,
next game
beat them
is
all
pretty-
up.
Wait! Let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Poor acting,
Totally.
guys.
So let's pass it over to
Wait!
our friends at Double
Let's
Fine.
keep it for the end. I
Hi,
couldn't
I'm
even
Lee Matthews from
copy
Double
them.
Fine Productions, creator of Stacking and Headlander.
Wake
And
up.
Today, we're going to show you something that has never been seen before. I heard it's rad. Don't spoil it.
Oh, what was that sound? Someone like gargling water? Like
The world
mixing water in their mouths?
destroyed lies in ruin.
Bow, 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 bow.
If we are to survive,
That skeleton's rad.
if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is rad.
Too rad. Super rad.
Mutation. Mutation. Mutation.
What the frick?
Tight.
Oh my god. That got me. Oh, that was disturbing. So mutating is now considered rad? Guess I wasn't rad enough to know.
The child shows promise, but the time has come for their real quest to begin. You are rad.
Hailing multiple mutations too, so you can like mix and match. I get it, rad as radiation.
Trust me when I say, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're
Like, is it like a play on with radiation? They took like letters out of radiation and made rad. Because they got the radiation symbol over there, and then they made the radiation like sound.
No idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is.
Don't look at me, I didn't guess it, he said it!
Well, a world debut. It's also a top-down action-adventure game inspired by the fine art of pinball. It all takes place in the desert, where a giant creature has entrapped townsfolk in an eternal sandstorm. As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the power to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment. The controls may be simple, but there's a deep well of skills to master across all 8 handcrafted dungeons. While you fight for survival, savor every corner of this painterly world in all its pinball glory. When Creature in the Well emerges from the depths.
This is one of those games where I have to like start slowly to actually grasp it. Just watching a trailer of the mayhem
Mr. Wolf
doesn't
finds
help me.
himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and hell-bent on enacting his revenge. On the bright side,
He said
he's
hell.
got grit in his gut, and
Nintendo.
a wolf on his head. That means you don't mess with this guy. The world is his weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from
Oh my god.
Capable, it's yours too. So, choreograph the most spectacular combos you can, using everything from hatchets to ladders to carrots. Your alternative? Basically just death. Better improvise and fast.
Rubber
as
ducky.
Our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him.
Rubber ducky,
Find out just how twisted
I
this
won.
Western revenge tale will get.
You
when
are
Blood
so
Roots
much
comes to
fun.
Nintendo Switch this summer.
Don't actually know the lyrics to that song, but I like Rubber Ducky. Wolf people. Weird elephant thingies. Elephant deers. It's the Argonians! They must be in Canada! Because they got moose people. Their story becomes yours. Okay.
A primal fantasy collides with the advanced game design of today in Pine. In this open world,
What were you
first-person
slicing at?
action
You already had it
adventure
dead,
game, the world
seemed.
and your enemies will adapt to your choices. You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain. The only way to prepare
They were waving
is
to you and
scavenge,
you attack them.
barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies.
Ooh, this looks fun.
It'll be a true fight for survival when Pine goes wild on Nintendo Switch this August.
Sorry, like, you're the only human.
Man, I love arcade games. But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
How about some games from Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Vlambeer?
Yes! But the people want to know what games and when.
You won't have to wait long to fight endless hordes of enemies because Super Crate Box is
How's
coming
this
out
game?
next month. It'll be the first time players can engage in fast-paced multiplayer matches, a feature that's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version.
It's like an
Plus,
unlimited wave
Nuclear
game.
Throne
They
comes
keep
out
coming from the
today.
top.
It's an action roguelike about mutants who spend their day fighting for the throne in a gritty, post-apocalyptic world. Whether solo or with a fellow mutant buddy in co-op mode, you can become ruler of the wasteland.
Oh, and we have a new game announcement, Vlambeer Arcade. It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog over time, starting with Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric game where you pilot a ship to fight endless space bugs that split up into more space bugs when you defeat them. But never fear, defeating the occasional boss monsters, Ultra Bugs, will unlock enemy DNA that you can use to customize your ship.
Vlambeer Arcade with Ultra Bugs is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. Shooter fans, we've shot planes out of the sky, destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this
Underwater
aquatic world, you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus modes for 1 to 4 players or bots. This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with an oceanic amount of content, with more than 150 challenges across 8 game modes, including 5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across in adventure mode. You'll be able to toggle between classic dual-stick controls and motion aiming, whether you're playing locally or online. The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard.
Did they say in-game voice chat? How did they implement that?
The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system.
In-game voice chat. Voice chat. In-game voice chat. You do realize what in-game voice chat means, right, Nintendo? Like, are they talking about the phone, or are they actually, do they actually mean what they're saying? Because when you say in-game voice chat, you mean in-game, not outside the game on your phone. So how do they implement that? Because you can't even. They don't. Do they? They don't even have like like. I guess you do. Do you have a mic? Like, does it have a mic slot on the? I actually never checked. Yeah, it does have a. Or not a mic slot, headphone jack, and you can get special. I remember I bought like a special headset that I used for my Wii U that was just a headphone jack, but it had a mic and it used the mic just through the headphone jack. So I guess you could get one of those, but do you really want something like that connected all the way over to your Switch when you have it docked into like the TV? Like how do they have something like that? How would it work? How would it work? USB? Plug USB in the USB ports?
See where you rank on the online leaderboard.
Because they don't do voice chat usually.
Makes a splash on Nintendo Switch
I
this
think
summer.
I'm probably thinking too much into it. They probably meant the freaking phone thing.
Next up, check out the newest game from our friends at Inti Creates.
Love those guys.
You probably say that about everyone. Oh, I love these guys! I'm not kidding either. No, he I love how it's like, you probably say that about everything, and as soon I stop myself by saying I love these. I actually do love these guys. I have like 2 of their games on my Switch right now. I have 2 of their games on my Switch right now, and I love those games. I actually plan on recording one of them at some point. But and then there's another game that they made that I really want to. Well, actually, 2 other games that they already have on the Switch. But what's the one? There was one that was on the 3DS that they turned into a bundle and put it on the Switch, and I want to play it. But I forgot what it's called. But yeah, these guys. I think it's these guys. Now I'm gonna have to check. Just quickly. Get my switchity swatch. Switchity swatch. They made Blaster Master Zero, I think, and Mighty Gunvolt Burst, right? Yeah, NT creates. And I think the thing that I wanted was Gunvolt. They have Gunvolt. I don't want to go on the store because I'm watching this. If I go in the eShop, I might spoil something that's coming up in this. But yeah, these guys, Mighty Gunvolt Burst is like a Mega Man game, and then Blaster Master Zero is like a remake of the original Blaster Master that was on NES, and you can actually play the original Blaster Master if you have the internet thingy. If you have the internet thingy, their membership. If you have their membership, you can play the NES thing, and they have Blaster Master, the original Blaster Master, on there. And I played a bit of it. Like it pretty much starts the same way and stuff. It's the new one is just a remake of that or whatever, but with better better graphics and all that, obviously. Better pixels. Oh, and you can even play Shovel Knight and Shantae or whatever in the Blaster Master Zero version if you buy the DLC. I might actually do that at some point and then do videos on it. Because I love those games. I love them. They're really good. This! Blaster Master Zero is coming to Nintendo Switch. It's already on Switch. It's already on.
Your new battle tank, G Sophia, is equipped with the Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls.
I'm sorry, but am I smoking something? Because I essentially have owned this game since I've gotten my Switch. Like these 2 games caught my eyes instantaneously. Bought them, and I played the frack ton out of them. And you're now telling me that it's just now coming to Switch? What are you talking about? This game is already on Switch. Am I high? I just loaded up my Switch and it was right there. You did say Blaster Master Zero, right?
NT Creates and Sunsoft present the long-awaited sequel to the mutant blasting action-adventure game, Blaster Master Zero.
It's a sequel. They said sequel.
Is coming to Nintendo Switch.
So I am not high.
Your new battle tank,
I just didn't hear.
Is equipped with the Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls from tall heights or takes damage. Build your arsenal of powerful sub-weapons and blast any mutant scum that stands in your way as you traverse each stage. Jason also has some new tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, it's the new one.
Attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can be chained into multiple attacks.
You're giving me more stuff to get freaking addicted to.
In Blaster Master Zero 2, the stage is set in outer space, and there's more to explore than ever before.
God damn. I'm not allowed to have time.
To a host of different planets and their orbiting planetoids. Search for
Can you give me a stopwatcher's watch?
Sophia and Jason.
Stop time.
During their journey, Jason and Eve will cross paths with a motley cast of fellow metal attacker tank pilots.
She has melons for melons. I'm sorry. She has melons for melons.
Fellow metal attacker tank pilots and their support droids. Will their fellow pilots become trusted friends or bitter enemies?
Some more characters to play as?
Action is back. Blaster Master Zero 2. Available today.
What happened to her? Why is she all like messed up? She's got all virus.
Why are you
Oh.
upside down right now?
Hello.
Well,
Wait, I didn't say the elephant in the room. Intel crates, make another mighty gunvolt. Make another mighty gunvolt burst. Make another one. I love that game. The customization in it is just, it's got me under its wing. It's got me under its finger, or whatever the term is. It's brainwashed me. Well, I never actually really played any Mega Man games. Don't kill me. But no, I'd never been into it until I played Mighty Gunvolt. Then I realized I seem to be into the style of Mega Man, clearly, because I love it. But I think a lot of the reason why I'm so like brainwashed by it is the customization. You can customize your weapon however you like, and it's kind of awesome. They have so many customization options, and you can like change and mix match. You can have like your bullets bounce off walls or turn around or home or anything like that. And it's so crazy.
there are many theories as to why, but the true reason remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that...
My hair's getting in my ears and it's bothering me. This guy's trying to get philosophical, but it's not working.
until just recently laid dormant, or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
It's editing. Magic. Oh, Stranger Things. That's why he was trying to be strange. He was trying. We'll give him that. He was trying. Is it multiplayer? I thought Stranger Things was supposed to be about kids. Where are these people? I like how it says Netflix on there. Netflix is getting into games.
It's no longer a mystery that the
Longer?
official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you play through and delve deeper into the events of Season 3 alongside a friend in local co-op.
Yeah, but what if you want to play the other
Explore the town
seasons?
of Hawkins, solve puzzles, battle enemies, and uncover mysteries as one of 12 playable characters from the hit original series. Cancel your long weekend plans because
So,
the game arrives on Nintendo Switch.
When was
The very
characters
same
able to
day
do like
as the
super
third
spinning?
season on Netflix. Hey, stranger things have happened.
Not really.
Okay, that's
Yes, really.
quite a selection
What
of
am I
games
saying?
coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
I was
But
partially
guess
listening.
what? There
My
are
brain's
tons of great indie games
My brain's
available
fried
right
at this
now
point.
on the system.
To celebrate indie games and their creators, we're running a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express, there's no shortage of games and distinctive worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out on Nintendo.
There's a few in here that I still want to like try out myself. Flint Hook, Donut County, Icono, Coast. I don't even know. Salt and Sanctuary. I think the salt is that it's hard. Wizards of Legend. Keep talking, nobody explodes. I want to try that out, but I don't really have anyone to play it with.
eShop later today. On behalf of Nintendo, we'd like to thank all the indie developers that bring their incredibly unique game worlds to Nintendo Switch, and the avid players that support indie games. We are extremely grateful.
Huh.
I support all gaming.
Do you hear something?
Wow, it's getting loud. From the makers.
Finally, I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember. At least this guy is familiar. And that pulsing rhythm. Wait. I think I was called here for a purpose.
This is Zelda.
It looks like I've got work
Yeah.
to do. I have help.
Oh. That's cool. Featuring The Legend of Zelda. I don't think you're featuring when you're in their world. It's more like they're featuring you. What is up with Phoenix Wright's eyes? Spirit of Justice. Let's watch this quickly. Need to know. Why is his eyes like that? Blood, language, partial nudity.
The Kingdom of Khurain, a country of spirit mediums and faith on the western edge of the Far East. Its people's lives are nourished through the wisdom of Khurainism and protected by its founder, the Holy Mother. At least, that's how it used to be.
Oh! How are you doing that with the claw thingy? Magic?
Prosecutor Sadmadhi, we've captured and detained one of the rebel escapees, sir.
Silence, officer. You're
We need a lawyer.
disrupting the peace of this temple.
Sorry, please forgive me, sir.
Pitiful servant of a lost cause, renounce your revolution and submit yourself to the judgment of this court. In her infinite mercy, our Holy Mother may yet see fit to save your soul.
You guys sound like a cult.
As if I'd give in. What's the point of a court that only doles out guilty verdicts?
A dragon's eye.
True.
One of the remnant lawyers, then?
Sir, the other escapee was wearing a dragon's eye, too.
O Holy Mother, as your humble servant, you would have me act to save this wretch's soul. I suppose this too is part of my fate.
Objection!
Phoenix!
These pork buns were frozen at the time of the crime. So it's possible they were solid enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Silence.
What? Not my pork buns!
Interesting. And you have proof of its past icy state, do you, right, Donna?
Hey, can't cut evidence.
Well, there's bound to be some evidence somewhere, you'll see.
It looks to me like we'll need to extend this trial by another day.
Do what you will.
Hey, Blackquill, you better make some funeral preparations.
Perhaps
You
I
can't
will.
eat the evidence.
That was great. Just a little more and you would have clinched it. Yeah, but Prosecutor Blackwell's a tough guy to beat.
Well, what are we waiting for? There's evidence to be found, so let's do this. I'm so hungry. Oh, come on, Widget.
Okay, let's take a breather. Back at the office, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Would you look at that?
The cherry blossoms.
Hey, come to think of it, aren't we coming up on the end of, Miss Faye's aesthetic training?
Yeah. We sure are.
Who? I jumped too far into the series. I haven't played that far. I don't even know who, like, these two are. I only know Phoenix. Oh, and the judge. Judge is always the judge.
That does it for this round.
Oh, I know that necklace.
You were really
Oh, wait. No, it's a little bit different.
I guess I was. Didn't stop the water from being freezing, though. I thought I was gonna turn into a popsicle. But I'm not done yet. I've still got another 5 rounds to go.
Yup, just 5 more until you
Oh,
finish
he's
the Karate
peeking.
School special meditation course for increasing spiritual power.
Okay. Then let's get going. I mean, I'll never become the head of Khurain Village if I don't finish my training.
Is she an older version of that girl?
You will be just like her benevolence, you know?
Oh, really? Her benevolence, huh? You mean your princess, right? So, what's she like?
She's really nice, Miss Maya. I bet you'd like her.
I think it is.
No, you're wrong!
Her benevolence has performed the divination seance.
But I know I didn't do it!
How dare you? Are you saying that my insights contain an untruth? You insolent criminal.
There is no room for argument. I now pronounce the accused guilty.
Then a trapdoor opens.
I request an attorney!
And exactly what good would a lawyer do, when all we need to know is revealed through my divination seances?
Because that's not...
Is there nothing?
As you must surely know, the defense culpability...
What kind of court is this?
...has rendered lawyering a virtually dead profession within our borders.
Are those all dead lawyers? Jesus Christ.
Apollo Justice is doing fine!
Oh, Apollo.
Sykes is doing fine!
All right.
I remember hearing that name before.
Okay.
He had like his own game, didn't he? Jeez, this is a lot for a trailer.
Can you believe
8
that
minutes.
I've already finished 5 rounds of meditation today? I'm about to take on my 6th.
Oh? But I thought you were about done with all of your training.
Yeah.
So I was kind of confused here because I was like, okay, that's the older version of like she was in like the first game, and I think she got accused for killing her sister or something like that, and Phoenix had to help her. I think I haven't played in a long time, so I completely forgot. But I thought that this when they brought the guy in with the thingy, the lawyer's badge, and the guy with the like floating thing around him, I thought that that was in the past, and then Phoenix was gonna get pulled into the past and have to like help out this broken past or something. No, this is just in another area of the already present world of Phoenix Wright, I guess. Because she's calling him right now, and he's just at home eating, hanging out and stuff. So, I'm kind of confused. This is just there's like magic in normal world. But then again, magic in the past too. There's still kind of...
And I was...
There was like a
hoping you would
past
come
Phoenix
visit
Wright,
since
wasn't
I
there?
was,
Same with like Phoenix Wright teaming up with Professor Layton, I think. They had like a crossover like that. So I wouldn't put it past them. Oh!
Miss Maya!
Oh, you poor, pitiful, unenlightened soul.
What do you want?
Come along quietly, and you may yet know the Holy Mother's forgiveness.
Like hell I will.
So anime. It's supposed to be a thing about courts and lawyers. Got like some guy dodging in slow-mo with a floating thingy behind him.
I pray that you watch yourself, fair traveler. May Her Holiness grant you her divine favor.
Are you all right, Miss Maya?
Hey, Albie. Who was that person just now?
Because I found him so hot.
All I wanted was for Nick to come visit.
My phone's broken. I think he's coming to visit anyways.
Maya, hey, answer me!
Yeah, I think he's gonna come visit now. Just because of that.
Hey, Apollo. I'm gonna step out for a bit.
Huh? Okay, but where to?
To the kingdom of Kurai.
What?
Whoa! Can we go back for a sec? Oh, I forgot his bag. He's talking. Why do you need a box of tissues with you, Phoenix? You're probably gonna use this for something, huh? Couldn't just buy tissues when you get there? You had to bring a box with you? Are those special kind of tissues? It's got a bunch of playing cards, some ramen, instant ramen, some books, sleeping mask, some suits. Or are those pajamas? And he's sleeping on the plane.
It won't be long now. A phoenix approaches this land.
A phoenix?
And with him, the flames of purification and change.
A phoenix is approaching. It's rising from the ashes. I think you mean Phoenix, right? The Phoenix? He's not a phoenix. He's the Phoenix. He's the Phoenix, right? Of all phoenixes. He's the right Phoenix. Bill Nye on Nintendo Labo. I think let's go to Nintendo and see what they got for us. Let's see what Nintendo's got for us. Since I've already started watching a few things. I already invested some time in the Nindies. So we got this. Got that. Epic Yarn for 3DS. Give up on the 3DS, please. Just give up on it. We'll let it go. We got the Switch now.
The name's Sid. This here's my buddy Chocobo. We travel the world hunting
It's a
for treasure.
Chocobo! Long time no see, my fellow courageous treasure hunters. Would this be the treasure you were talking about? Timeless power? Well, I'd say you're a tad too late.
What is this place?
I can't quite remember for sure. That's the Bell of Oblivion. It makes you forget just about everything.
So, Chocobo, think you can help?
Let's get
Oh
this
my god,
adventure
that is
started.
adorable. Was that
The
Chocobo
legends say
dressed like
the
a ninja?
destroyer cannot be harmed by swords or sorcery.
If you can handle that power, come and get it.
Before the
Chocobos,
destroyer can get too
Chocobos.
much power, Chocobo and I are going to destroy him.
Sadie,
The mighty
what can an
Chocobo.
out-of-towner do that we can't?
Come on, buddy. Let's save the world.
Oh my god. Chocobo flying a plane. Ah! So adorable! Gonna kill me with your adorableness. Oh, there's an update for this game. Don't wanna press mute. Free update. God, I love magic. Oh! Friggin' awesome, awesome. Ah! So awesome.
Rated T for teen.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Footage
Look
not
what
final.
I found.
Well, why don't you just
My name
wait
is
till you
Teddy.
have final?
Nice to meet you.
Good night, hon. Sweet dreams.
I don't think we're supposed to be here. Look at this place. I don't like this.
What kind of sick nightmare is this? What did I step into?
I think something's coming.
Shut up, Teddy! Stop scaring me! Why are you torturing this child? Why are you torturing this child? Oh my god. No, don't breathe in my ear!
I didn't believe in evil before all this.
Who is the
Now
evil?
I'm not so sure.
Is it Teddy? Or is it your mom? Because I don't trust either one. Who was breathing in my ear? Ugh. Labo's getting into VR. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about putting my
Labo
Switch.
VR kit.
I don't know how I feel about putting my expensive system into a cardboard thingy.
The Nintendo Labo VR
That you just
kit
start
is packed
swinging
with
around.
Everything you need to make Toy-Con creations that let you enjoy simple, shareable VR games and experiences. All you have to add is your Nintendo Switch system. Gaze into the Toy-Con VR goggles. No matter where you look, a virtual environment awaits. That's the magic of VR.
Yeah, we know.
Making your Toy-Con
VR's been a
creations is
thing
where the
for a
fun
while,
starts.
Nintendo.
Just follow the interactive instructions in the included software, and you're on your way. Insert your Nintendo Switch console once you've finished building your first creation, and bam! You're ready to play. You can use your
So
Toy-Con
it's
VR
double
goggles
fortified.
on their own, or by attaching them to one of the other creations you can build, like this bad boy here.
So with the elephant.
First up, the Toy-Con Blaster. Pull back the slide to prime the blaster, take aim, and fire away. Space aliens are invading. From above. To the right, no matter
On
where
rails.
they are, take them out. Use the homing function to lock onto distant enemies. Rotate the Joy-Con holder on the side of the Toy-Con blaster, and you can even stop time itself. Line up the perfect shots, and then play it cool, like it's no big deal. Just remember, the battle ain't over till you go head-to-head with the boss. In this game, you can face off against another player. Use the blaster to suck up fruit and then shoot it into a hippo's
Hungry
mouth.
hippos!
If you manage to feed one, the happy hippo will swim to your side of the arena.
It's a new form of
Take turns
hungry
with the Toy-Con
hippos.
blaster and see who can win the hearts of the skinny sport of hippos and the
Herd
game.
happy hippos. It's literally hungry hippos.
Next, the Toy-Con Wind Pedal. Yep, that's a toy bear firing balls at your little froggy friend.
Hey,
better hop over those things.
Watch the balls.
Press down on this Toy-Con creation with your foot, and you'll feel a gust of air swoosh by. Kind of like when you really jump. Keep clearing the balls those toy bears toss, and you can climb that stately stack of spheres all the way to the stars.
Nah.
Look out! If a ball rains down from above, use your head. A header to knock it away. You know what to do, frog friend. Dodge those balls and reach for the sky. Next,
Dodge them
we
balls.
have the Toy-Con bird. There's nothing like riding on a bird. One would assume. Squeeze the grips to make the bird flap.
You've been
its
riding
wings.
on lots of birds, haven't you?
Build Toy-Con to steer.
So many innuendos.
To feed hatchlings so they can grow up strong and fast. Then join your flock. Raise all the little hatchlings, and pretty soon
This is a
you'll rule
game?
the skies. Ready to try out faster flight? Then soar through checkpoints and head for the goal in Bird Dash. Press the Toy-Con wind pedal with your foot for a serious boost of speed. This one is the Toy-Con Elephant. Use its trunk to paint 3D pictures that hang in thin air. You can even grab your creations and move them around. There's an eraser.
I think this game already exists.
Shape tools, effects pens, and even lighting effects. Use everything at your disposal to craft some true
I'm pretty sure a game like this already exists for
Move
VR.
objects to lead a marble to the goal in Marble Run.
The elephant one looking more exciting than the other ones, though.
Tubes,
the elephant one is looking way more exciting than the other one.
Fans, and even anti-gravity devices. But you've got this, right? Why not try making your own puzzles too?
Yeah, it's...
Now for the Toy-Con camera.
That looks way more exciting than all the other ones they showed so far.
Find your subject, zoom in,
Pokemon Snap,
and snap. With the Toy-Con camera,
no one wants to snap fish, they want to snap Pokemon. Pokemon Snap.
A cute little creature relaxing in its house is an instant photo op.
No, Pokemon Snap.
Too. Ain't always easy making memories.
Pokemon Snap.
Remember, you can look in any direction.
Pokemon Snap.
And you never know what you'll find.
Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap.
Is loaded with 64 more bite-sized games and experiences. 64! Abduct stuff as a UFO? Drive a virtual car? Rock out?
Why wouldn't you be in the car?
Even control gravity, all in VR. For some games, you just need Joy-Con controllers. For others, you'll use your different Toy-Con creations. And guess what? Nintendo Labo VR Kit lets you make your own VR games and experiences too. That's where our brand new tool, Toy-Con Garage VR, comes in. When you do this, what should happen? Here, programming is as simple as linking together inputs and outputs. For example, you can set up a mannequin and then decide what it should do.
This is how this...
Choose its size and more. Even control your character freely.
This is what... Like, they don't even have to make up these games. They could just make this. And they will win people over. This is crazy how much you can do with it. Like, they give you so much freedom to, like, create your own creations. And that's what I think... Why... Like, I think... Okay. The cardboard thing is stupid. They could have made, like, plastic stuff. And that would hold better. And I get it. Money. It's because of money. Cardboard breaks quicker. Gotta buy more. But still. And I've already seen a few people already making plastic replacements for the Labo. And why not? I'm sure plastic like a plastic piano will last longer than a freaking cardboard one. But like, this is interesting, but at the same time, it's still like, you're kind of behind Nintendo, you're kind of behind. There's other VR, and so far what I've seen here is you have, like, the boxing game. Can we go back for a sec? It was after this one, right? Yeah. Only one fist to box. If you were playing, like, with the Vive or the Oculus, you'd have two, because you'd have two controllers that you could actually, like, do. Even PlayStation's thing has, like, the two, like, weird Wii controllers with the big balls on the end. But the problem with this is you have to have it like that because you have to hold it up to your face. Nintendo's still very behind on like this kind of stuff. I guess Xbox still hasn't made a VR thing either, but they're not going for VR. They're making like that mixed reality thing. Hologram reality like glasses thing, but still, Nintendo, come on, why don't you just make VR again? I know Virtual Boy did not do well, but you tried to jump on that you tried to jump on VR way too soon, like way back, and it was way too soon. Now you have the technology, try doing it, instead of making cardboard VR.
And guess what? Nintendo Labo VR Kit lets you make
Like, if they made this exact same thing, but with an actual VR headset that you put on your head and stay there, and then you could do, like, all the same stuff, but with, like, you have 2 controllers, even if they're Wii controllers, like, it'd be kind of stupid, but the Joy-Cons actually, the Joy-Cons are like Wii controllers, but they have better sensing. You don't even need, like, a sensor bar. They can actually sense just naturally. Make the Joy-Cons actual, like, hands and stuff, and then make an actual VR headset, and then do the exact same thing where you can make your own VR experiences, but with a headset that stays on your head.
VR games and experiences too. That's where our brand new tool, Toy-Con Garage.
But they're set on this Labo thing. I think the Labo thing is interesting because of this. This is why. But otherwise, if they didn't have this, I'd just be like, meh. It's just a cardboard thing you buy. But it's the creation that gets me. The creation's like,
even control your character freely.
Oh, creations! Letting people be creative. That's what I love about Nintendo. That's the one thing I love the most about Nintendo. They're all about the creativeness.
They have some terrain. Set up some obstacles. Add some finishing touches by the goal, and you've got a game. Not bad. You could make a high-speed tuna racer, a lunar rover, a mechanical clock, or even an epic quest for sushi. They're your games, and you're
this stuff. It's so crazy. Like, I want to see more. I want to see more creations by people, but whenever I go to look it up on YouTube, like Labo creations, I never find anything.
So go wild.
Ah! That was cool. What was that?
Simple.
Just look at how much tidier everything is now. My little tips and tricks really go a long way, eh? What was that?
Simple, friendly, fun. Nintendo Labo VR Kit. There's also a Nintendo Labo VR Kit starter set and blaster. That's a great entry point.
Why would you want that?
Nintendo Labo VR.
The elephant is the only thing you need.
Plus all the parts to build the
It's the most. It's the most stupid looking one, but it's the only. Like, out of all of those, I think the elephant's got the most potential with, like, the things. The drawing and all that, and the freaking marble, that actually looked fun. The rest of them, like, the bird wasn't even a freaking game. The blaster's just on rails, which is okay. The other one's, that one over there, like, the kid, like, looking at space, like, that one's just freaking, I have a mouse, why am I pointing? This one right here, this kid right here, that's just looking at stuff, and this is missing its potential, because it doesn't have Pokemon Snap. Where's Pokemon Snap? No one wants to snap pictures of fish. You see fish all the time. We want Pokemon Snap. Give me Nintendo Labo. See, I don't want all these reviews. I don't want reviews and people actually doing it. I want to see creations by people. But every time you search it, it's just, oh, hey, look, we're playing with Labo. 2 grown men playing with Labo. Oh, let's look at Labo. Let's check out the Labo. I want to see creations. Boing, 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 boing. Now we're on someone else's YouTube. Game Explain. Thanks, Game Explain, for showing me this.
The Nintendo Labo is finally out, allowing kids and
it
kids at
is.
heart to get as creative as they want with
Just get to the point, please.
You can take an example.
I don't want to react
We'll
on
have
other
the
people's
first
videos.
all of their
I just want to see some creations.
in conjunction with us by
Okay. Okay.
on Garage.
It's all music. Is there any like creative freaking thing that's not? Yeah, I already watched this one. This was really good. Yeah, that one's really good. But I want to see some creations. Oh, someone made Donkey Kong. Someone made Bongo Kong, the Donkey Kong game.
The song.
It's all music. That was neat. That was cool.
Oh, man. As he used.
I made a card hat game. Or if you get into that, wait. It can tell. Oh, the sensor on the Joy-Con. It probably sees it fall. Yeah. The sensor sees the card go in and then it. That is neat. See, stuff like that. Why isn't there more stuff like that? And then they made a Game & Watch. See, they don't even need the cardboard stuff to do this. This person made it with paper. Like, are they selling the little thingy, the game? Are they selling the game
And
outside
that's 10
of
the coolest creations we've seen play around.
How old is this video? April? So last year. But like, I want to see more creations. I want to see more creative people, but there's not. It's just the Labo seem to not do so well. And it's mainly because I feel like they're trying to appeal too much to the kids. I guess, like, I think in between, like, maybe. I'm sure there's creative kids out there, right? That could program their own game. Like, it doesn't look that complicated to program in this thing. So where's the kids who know how to, like, follow the instructions and program stuff? Guess they just don't have the attention span to do so. Can't blame them. I don't have the attention span to do so either. I used to want to make video games, and I gave up on that because I just didn't have the attention span to sit through it. And decided to make videos instead. And surprisingly, I have the attention span to do that. Sort of. Then again, I'm very behind on streams and stuff, so clearly I don't have a strong enough attention span. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions to these thingies that I watched. Where is that Phoenix Wright thing that I watched? Is it like way down? Like, did I just watch an old... I watched an old trailer that I've never seen before. I usually come on here and watch new stuff once in a while. But I guess I missed that. Ash Ketchum talking about Pokemon because he's in Pokemon. But yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. Also, go check out the main channel where we do our Let's Plays and all that shizzy daz, raz, paz. Right now I'm playing World of Final Fantasy, and Dan's still doing his Detroit series. So go check those out. And yeah. enjoy them all. Please do like them. Yep, see you around. Bye.